Oh my gosh, it's time for Ninja Steel. It's so cold out here now, Ninja Steel. Oh, let's start this matchup show. Ninja Steel. Alright, this is Ninja Steel. This is episode 18, the real episode 18. And yeah, blah blah, magic something. um, as for the whole overall, I have lost track because still having laptop issues and etc. etc. But anyways, let's get started. So first things first, we start in the school. Apparently they have a magic club and Preston is the president, I think. And then, oh boy, Victor and Monty, and they're joining to get girls. Yeah. Oh, I don't think that's how it works, but besides, let's talk about what Victor's doing. Yeah, Victor's supposed to be a jock, right? So why in the world he's doing this to get girls? He should already have that. It makes more sense that Monty's doing it to get girls. Just saying. So it looks like Monty actually has the not the power, has to actually know how to hypnotize someone. So he hypnotized Victor, and now Victor, every single time he hears um chicken, he'll actually be a chicken. Okay, sure. And at first I thought, oh wait, no, there's a magician teacher, and I'm like, oh, what the frick? And it's like, no. It looks like it's the drama teacher. So they did actually establish the drama teacher like a few episodes ago, a long episodes ago. So that's cool. Thumbs up that they actually remember that that guy exists instead of creating brand new people, which they have done that for the past 3 episodes. Yeah, that kind of stupid, but okay, whatever. So Preston actually uses magic on because apparently somehow there's a bee. Yeah, and the freaking classroom is now a wreck because well, Victor, both of them. So Preston tried to use his magic on the bee, but got the teacher, and the principal caught him and fired him for being asleep and also in a messy room. And then we go to the ship. So on the ship, it looks like Tynamon is making demands. So it looks like we now have a reason why Tynamon is actually being loyal to Odious. It's because, well, the sucky part is that when it comes to Cat Lady and the friend, they never actually mention the fact of, oh, well, Lady Odious is able to actually, you know, she's actually able to make him bigger. It's like, oh, that's what's going on. That's why you're actually dependent on her because she's able to turn you big because you have a big secret, a little secret actually. And Odie has actually revealed the secret to us that the fact that, yeah, Tynamon, the reason why he has that name is because he actually is a small person. So Brax is there finally, and well, his wishes want to get big. So apparently, no, what you're gonna do is get Mick back up here, and then you get your wish. So meanwhile, we go back to the junkyard. The 5 element stars are able to make a barrier if they use it together. A new move that they've figured out now. Preston is sad about the firing of the drama teacher, and they are now planning to say, hey, we can try to get his job back. That's what we need to do. So they have a petition that was signed, I think over 100. Let me see. Someone said 43, another one said 39, another said 44. So let's see. So yeah, technically should be 126 signatures signed. So Preston goes to the principal, and apparently the principal is very, very strict, saying sleeping in class is no excuse for the teacher. Mick is there, and well, he was trying to be comforting because, well, they tried, and she was like, no, I'm not going to take your petitions. So yeah, Mick came there, and then Redbot is like, oh my gosh, there's a monster. There's a monster outside in the quarry. It's like, oh, that place again. And then Tynamon actually entered the classroom, which he entered the school, which is like, oh, so you do know where the Rangers are. Well, technically they know where Mick is, so apparently they don't know. Whatever, man. Not to talk about what Lady Odious' plan is, which is getting the Power Stars and the Power Nexus star back. Anyways, yeah, so he's able to lure Mick, and Mick actually goes to a place like, oh, who the frick are you? And then, and now he's been brainwashed. Dang. So, anyways, Brax actually is the freaking decoy. Apparently, yeah, the ninja cycles, again forgot about those exist. They used them again. They fight Brax, and then they try to barrier. Brody's in there alone with them. He wasn't able to defeat him. Yeah, he was able to do anything, and now Brody's power star is broken. So they retreat. It looks like by coincidence, they did exactly what one of the people I actually listened to said. It's like, oh, the monsters always have to retreat. Why can't the Rangers do it? Well, 2 times in a row, they have done that. So, congratulations, your wish has been granted and answered. No freaking way. So, they go back to HQ. Redbot is there saying, Mick is nowhere to be found. And then Calvin's like, yeah, Calvin's like, oh my gosh, to figure out what to do with the principal. What they do is like, yeah, Calvin's like, ooh. Calvin wants to make the principal seem like the principal made a mistake. And it's like, wow. So what they do is a big frame up where Preston actually hit the principal with the freaking sleep spell. Then they cause a lot of havoc in the freaking school. Then after that, yeah, yeah. And they were able to actually get a drama teacher to come back in there, and he sees how she messes up, and it's like, what the frick? It's like, wow. So anyways, the principal came to a realization, and let me tell you, she is kind of cute though. It's like I already said that before, but yeah. So the principal came to a realization, and turns out that one mistake gets you fired is a harsh idea, which is like, pretty sure that's true. I'm pretty sure they have a union. Yeah, a teachers union. Pretty sure if the teachers union actually got a hold of this, they most likely would have fought for him. So just saying. So the power star of Brody is getting fixed. The monster is here. The others go without Brody. And then commercial break. And after that, the monster talks a little bit. Odious delays the wish. Tynamon has to fight them now. So yeah, he's down there now. They morph. Preston actually has the armor given to Brody from Brody. And Levi's like, oh, I'm gonna power up too. And Tynamon is now down. Yeah, he got defeated by both of them, striking them together. Just kidding. No, I remember this one from the Ninja when the original content. It was kind of funny. It's like, yeah, I'm able to reverse time, but they don't even mention that. So they try again. Brody's now back, and Tynamon is revealed. He revealed how small he is. Odious finally does it, made him big, very, very big. So they summoned the Ninja Fusion Star. It sounds like they played the song Combat from Ron Wasserman's. Yeah, it sounded like it, but chances are they didn't do it. Or they're hinting at it. I don't know. The attack had no effect. They tried to blast him, no effect. Lion Fire was summoned. They got the Ultra Zord, and the Ultra Star Bazooka got summoned, and the monster got defeated. Now, one weird thing is that I'm pretty sure I thought I heard they say Mighty Morphin somewhere, but I bet it's just me hearing things. So the Magic Club tries to figure out where to practice. The teacher thanks Preston, and he's like, yeah, it was a good joke. He's like, yeah, you guys can use my classroom, and if I fall asleep, for the love of God, wake me up. It's like, that was just so funny. It's like, uh, and it looks like Monty, he knows how to do hypnotism, but he doesn't know how to undo it. So Victor is now do a chicken because, well, someone said the word chicken. Damn. Redbot calls them, and Mick apparently has a message for everyone. It turns out that his family are sick, so he had to return home. Yeah, right. Yeah, and then it turns out that the little device that was used by Tynamon, well, it worked perfectly well. So now she wants a bigger version, and Mick is going to make a bigger version using the satellite system. So we're now at the end games. Okay, so I think about this episode was again a filler, I suppose, but at least they finally remember Brax exists. Yeah, and Tynamon's not destroyed, even though it's like, again, wasn't established that Tynamon was actually like the coach. Like for instance, let's go with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had this manager. And if this manager got beaten up and stuff, Mike Tyson, if one instance his manager was going to get beat up, he would show up and beat the crap out of the people. So it's like for Tynamon to get defeated, they needed new footage because he's the manager. Taiwan was manager of Brax. So technically, he couldn't be defeated because he is the manager of the fighter. If he was in danger, the fighter would have came down there, beat the Rangers for 1 minute, have him defeated, and save him from it. But apparently, Brax didn't say crap. And I'm like, so Brax is a punk? That's what it seems like to me. Brax is kind of a punk. As for the whole thing with the principal, that was kind of stupid as well, considering he just fell asleep. He just fell asleep. Pretty sure there's many teachers who fell asleep at one point. It's just him falling asleep. I don't really see how exactly is bad. I mean, you guys are working very, very hard. Not really. But I'm just saying he could actually need a break. It's like, you do need a break. We don't know what exactly happens in the lunchroom. I mean, the teacher's lounge, but I bet chances are there's a few times where you actually catch a few teachers falling asleep. So I can understand why he got in trouble, but on the other hand, it's kind of like, well, come on. It's not like he did anything truly messed the frick up. He just fell asleep by accident. Well, not even by his own will. So I have to admit, though, it's kind of crazy to actually have a build up from, because I remember one person said, oh, for Calvin's character, all he does is love Haley and likes fixing cars. That's what he got. Now we have something very, very brand new, which is he does have a deep evil streak behind him. He's kind of a bad boy because he thought of this. He thought of this freaking damn stunt. And it's like, holy crap, man. Wow, that's messed up. A big frame up. And it's like, and they're using ninja skills. That's the funniest part. It's like, so now y'all guys are gonna show us that you guys can do some ninjutsu? What the frick, man? It's like that's what we gotta do is make sure that teacher got punished wrongfully, and then you have to frame the principal, and that's how we're gonna get more ninja stuff. Oh man, it is just a episode to just, you know. Well, anyways, then just do.